What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new here, then hi, my name is Miranda and I'm so glad you clicked on today's video. So today I'm just going to show you how I make beans in my Instant Pot. Now you might have made beans before, but I'm telling you, I make the perfect Instant Pot beans, and I can't wait to share with you how I'm making 3 pounds of beans today. So I want to show you multiple different kinds to show you the method that I use. I actually just found this recipe on Pinterest and it has worked out perfect every single time. Now, I will say you can add salsa, you can add jalapenos, you can add onions, you can add fresh garlic, you can add anything you want to your beans. I'm just sharing you a very simple method that's just water and salt. So if you need the perfect Instant Pot beans, this is the video for you. Let's get started. Here are the beans that I'm making today. I have 1 pound of Great Northern, 1 pound of black beans, and then 1 pound of small red beans. Now I use the same method for every single bean, but you'll see how they all turn out, and I'm gonna start with the black beans. All right, so the first step is to rinse your beans really well. I don't do the pre-soak method for my regular beans. I do them for refried beans. If you want me to make a video on those, let me know in the comments below, but this is just a no soak, rinse quick method, and these are done in less than 30 minutes. So I do kind of shuffle my beans around a little bit, obviously to rinse them off better, but also to kind of look for rocks. I've never found a rock in my beans, so I've been pretty lucky with that, but I know others that have. But kind of just pushing them around and rinsing a little bit, you can kind of see if there is a rock. I mean, I hope it would be a different color than my actual beans, but I don't really know because I've never seen a rock in my beans. So I do rinse them really well with cold and warm water. I find that to be the best method to kind of get all the grime off my beans, and I just really like this method. If you haven't tried this in your Instant Pot, here is your chance, because it's so stinking easy. You literally cannot go wrong with these beans. So then all I do is put them in my Instant Pot, which this is not an Instant Pot, but is a pressure cooker. It's a Michelangelo, but they all do the same thing. So I add 1 pound of beans with 3.5 cups of water. That is what I will use over and over in today's video. And then I do about a teaspoon of salt. I don't really measure my salt. You don't have to add salt if you don't want salt to your beans, but it does really bring out a lot of the flavors. But you can also, like I said, add onions or jalapenos or salsa or garlic or whatever you'd like. But this is just an easy, really easy recipe that I'm sharing today. So all you're going to do is pop your lid on, make sure the gauge is closed, and then set it on manual. Mine is just pressure cook for 30 minutes. And then you're going to naturally release that for 5 to 10 minutes. I just let mine sit for about 5 to 10 and then kind of get back to it. And then you're going to turn it off, release that gauge, pop it open, and you're going to see the most beautiful beans in the entire world. They're perfect every single time. And you do get a good amount of bean liquor. So here is the black beans. Like I said, I'm just going to show you the same method over and over and show you how each bean turns out. So you can kind of see how the different bean liquors are, how the texture is, how the volume is. But again, it's 1 pound to 3.5 cups of water, and then I add salt. And like I said, I don't really measure my salt, so it could be a teaspoon, it could be a tablespoon. I just kind of eyeball it. I like salt. Let me know in the comments below if you also like salt. But because I run so much, I do find that I need a little bit extra salt in every single meal. So here are the red beans. As you can see, there's quite a bit of bean liquor in there with it. Sometimes with white beans or garbanzo beans, I don't have too much of the bean liquor, but yes, to everyone who asks, I do keep it. Sometimes I drain it off, depending on if I'm using it for a recipe or not, or how I'm using it. But here are the Great Northern beans. Again, 1 pound to 3.5 cups of water. Stick it with the lid on it for 30 minutes in your Instant Pot. It's very simple, but every single time these turn out stellar. They are absolutely perfect. So if you're not making your beans this way, now you have to. I do get a lot of people ask me how I make my beans. Well, now you know. And then here are the white beans. When they are all cooked, this one has the least amount of bean liquor with it, but here is all of the beans that this created today. Now, I do split my black beans because it has the most liquid, and I like to use them differently just depending on the recipe. So I'll kind of put all of the liquid of the black beans in one particular dish. But here is all the beans that I made today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Miranda Running on Plants. And I have so many more fun recipe shares coming soon, so stay tuned. I will see you in my next video. Bye.